Fratè, Princi, bentornati in The Witcher 3. Partiamo direttamente con il riassunto di Dandelion, vediamo dove siamo.
Wounded and tired, Ciri collapsed in the swamp. Some peasants found her and took her to the Baron, Helen's self-appointed ruler. The warlord took the young woman in, had her nursed back to health, and sent her on her way to Novigrad.
In realtà un po' sbagliato, siamo già a Novigrad, abbiamo già rincontrato Triss, abbiamo già in realtà anche iniziato a parlare di Dandelion e della storia con Ciri, nel senso che Ciri, a quanto pare, quello che sappiamo fino adesso di quello che è successo è che Ciri e Dandelion hanno contattato uno dei 4 signori del crimine di Novigrad, Orson Jr., per cercare di riparare una filatteria, che essenzialmente è un oggetto di un mago che ne contiene l'essenza, il sangue solitamente. Una filatteria rotta, non si sa per quale motivo volessero riparare questa filatteria, avevano questa esigenza, non si è capito il perché. Si sono rivolti a Orson Jr. per disperazione, perché come abbiamo visto non era proprio un personaggio affidabile. Detto questo, si sono rivolti appunto a Orson Jr. che come pagamento aveva richiesto che rubassero e gli consegnassero il tesoro di Sigiruben, che altro non è che in realtà una nostra vecchia conoscenza, ovvero Sigmund Distra, ex capo delle spie di Redenia, e adesso convertito ad essere uno dei 4 signori del crimine di Novigrad. Abbiamo visto un po' com'è andata lì, sono effettivamente riusciti a rubare il tesoro di Dijkstra. Ovviamente non gliel'abbiamo detto che sono stati loro, ci siamo assunti l'onere anche di indagare al riguardo. Abbiamo in compenso trovato Orson Jr., che ci ha detto che effettivamente c'è stato questo scontro con Ciri, Dandelion e Dudu, che è, adesso non ricordo il nome, lo trovo subito però, non si è, dove? Un Doppler. Dudu, che è un amico nostro ed è un Doppler, ne abbiamo già incontrati diversi, in realtà uno messo al rogo, uno che abbiamo cacciato dalla città perché diciamo era diventato un ladro e abbiamo convinto a allontanarsi dalla città, e infine il nostro amico Dudu, che ha collaborato con loro per questo furto, non sappiamo ancora bene in quale, non siamo certi ancora del suo coinvolgimento esatto, anche se continuando nell'indagine riguardo al furto abbiamo scoperto che chiunque abbia messo la bomba all'interno dei bagni per far scoppiare la parete della camera del tesoro si è presentato come uno che è morto da più di un anno, quindi è ragionevole pensare che il Doppler abbia assunto le fattezze di qualcuno morto da più di un anno e la cui morte era stata tra virgolette nascosta per motivi familiari, per fare questo senza essere scoperto. Quindi è credibile che il coinvolgimento di Dudu sia stato proprio questo. Adesso dovremmo anche indagare appunto sulla casa del morto per capirci qualcosa di più, ma detto questo abbiamo, dopo aver confrontato Orson Jr., che ha ferito Ciri, ha cercato di ucciderla, ha imprigionato Dandelion, ha torturato Dudu, in realtà abbiamo visto uno dei peggiori dei 4 signori del crimine di Novigrad, in quanto è quello che si occupa dello spaccio di fiste, che sarebbe la cocaina di questo pianeta, senza di questo piano. Si occupa poi di un'arena con scontri mortali, e abbiamo visto insomma il suo trattamento delle donne, e secondo me la decisione più giusta è stata quella di eliminare una tale piaga sociale, mettiamola così. Quindi l'abbiamo ucciso con mia grossa soddisfazione, scoprendo però nel frattempo siamo entrati in contatto con Roche, che è un ex ufficiale delle forze di Temeria, distrutto ormai dall'impero di Nilfgaard, ma che hanno organizzato una guerriglia appunto al confine tra Redenia e l'ex Temeria, adesso controllata da Nilfgaard. Adesso ci siamo occupati essenzialmente di, tramite questo contatto, perché dovevamo scoprire un po' perché Horson Junior avevamo trovato durante le nostre indagini che era appoggiato da Redenia, e abbiamo visto di persona l'attuale re di Redenia, ovvero Radovid, pazzo furioso evidentemente, un geniale pazzo furioso, è quello il problema, che ci ha in realtà consegnato Horson Junior, perché ce l'ha consegnato di fatto, quindi noi abbiamo fatto quello che abbiamo detto prima, l'abbiamo interrogato, l'abbiamo ucciso. Detto questo, adesso Radovid ci ha chiesto di ripagarci il favore e di trovare Philippa Highheart. Philippa Highheart è, facciamo prima leggere una sua introduzione, secondo me. Allora, characters, Philippa Highheart. Allora, Philippa Highheart, one-time advisor to King Vizimir II, called the Just, member of the Council of Mages and later founder of the Lodge of Sorceresses, had played a momentous part in the history of the world as well as in Geralt's life. There could be no denying her talent, yet neither could one claim she did not also at times demonstrate sickly ambition. Very trustworthy reports indicate she had had a hand in King Vizimir II's death, and, as a member of the Lodge, was implicated in the murder of two other monarchs as well, Demavend of Adrian and Foltest of Temeria. For this reason, the one-time jewel of the court at Tretogor was now a wanted woman, the quarry of special forces from the north and Nilfgaard alike. Vizimir's sons and successor, Radovid V, was particularly eager to capture her. During the last encounter in Loch Muin, he had Philippa's eyes gouged out. Yet she had fled, and he wanted nothing more than to stick the head of Tretogor's jewel on a spike above the city gates. È una cosa un po' personale tra Radovid V e Filippa, che è stata tra l'altro sua tutrice da giovane, perché era la maga, appunto, come abbiamo letto, di suo padre, Vizimir II. Come c'è scritto qua, è stato un personaggio importante un po' per il continente, storicamente importante, e anche per Geralt, diciamo, per sue avventure passate. Radovid, diciamo anche lui, già che ci siamo. It did not take long for King Radovid of Redania to prove himself a hard and ruthless ruler, one fully deserving to be styled the Stern. His father, King Vizimir, was murdered when Radovid was quite young, and his mother, Edwig of Melor, and a regency council ruled in his stead. Young Radovid soon seized power in his own right, however, and wrought vengeance on those who had treated him with disrespect. He took to forcing all his potential political opponents to swear allegiance or face death. He waged war not only against Nilfgaard but also against mages, whom he saw as the root of all evil. Radovid also made every effort to gain control over the free city of Novigrad, whose fleet and treasury could tip the scales of the ongoing conflict in his favor. Geralt's meeting with Radovid confirmed the rumors circulating about the king's mental state. The Redanian monarch was a dangerous madman trapped in his own world of disturbing visions. This did not make him one jot less intelligent or cunning, however. Despite his mental affliction, the young king was manipulating his opponents like a highly skilled puppet master. Radovid burned with particular intense hostility, first gained this in his early childhood, for the sorceress Philippa Highheart. Rumors spoke of a special torture regimen he had prepared just for her, and while the 2,000 points they mentioned were surely an exaggeration, they accurately conveyed the general scale of his hatred. Bene, insomma, un buon riassunto anche questo, un po' più preciso di quello che ho fatto io a voce. Leggiamo anche del buon Vernon Roche. As commander of Temerian Special Forces, an elite squadron known as the Blue Stripes, Vernon Roche has been one of King Foltest's most trusted subordinates. Time and time again, Roche has proven himself loyal, effective, and a true professional. Few could match his skill at subduing revolts, fighting off Nilfgaardians or snuffing out bands of Scoia'tael. At the start of our story, however, he had lost his king, his men, and his homeland, and so had resorted to waging a guerrilla war against the remaining occupying forces. In his war of assassination, ambushes, and knights raids, Roche depended on Redanian help, though it was clear he took no pleasure for working with Radovid. Già che ci siamo, leggiamo anche della merda che abbiamo ucciso l'altra volta. Horson Jr. Cyprian Wiley, the younger, was one of Novigrad's most dangerous criminals. He had inherited his father's casinos, fighting ring and brothels, as well as the old man's sadistic tendencies, ruthlessness, and lack of scruples. These traits had made the moniker Horson something of a family heirloom for his powerful criminal clan. Cyprian also took after his father in terms of ambition. He broke the unwritten armistice between Novigrad's various criminal groups and tried to murder the other three leading underworld bosses. Horson's audacity had a very specific cause, King Radovid, who had commissioned the gangster's action. As it turned out, Radovid's plan was for Horson to start a gang war in Novigrad. In the resulting chaos, Radovid would take control of the city with ease. While searching Cyprian's home, den of iniquity, Geralt discovered the nickname Horson was in fact an understatement. Something much stronger was needed to describe a man who delighted in murdering captive women. Esattamente. In addition to blackmail, extortion, murder, and torture, the list of Horson crimes also included trying to arm Ciri. Geralt took this very personally and made the bandit pay for this last scene with his life. In realtà io ho fatto una cumulata, non era solo per Ciri. Allora, questa volta ci occupiamo di un paio di tre in realtà. Missioni. Honor among Thief, intanto, collect a reward from the King of Beggars per il suo uomo che abbiamo liberato dalla prigionia di Horson. Quindi
Poor man's always got it uphill. Gonna kill you.
buonasera.
How long you gonna make me wait?
Vai a cagare, Maria mia, come urli. Dov'è l'ingresso? Qua, eccolo.
Open up. Oh, it's piss. What do you want?
Aye.
Work with mages often?
My, aren't you curious? You yourself looking for work, perhaps?
No, I just know them. Usually not all that willing to get their hands dirty.
Don't know 'em well, then. A hounded, hungry mage is desperate as any man. Not about to be fussy when taking on work. Novigrad's a city of opportunities. Chances to be seized. You should grab one too.
Should pick your men more carefully. Rico blew his cover like a novice.
Yeah, he told me. And I told him to leave town. Most likely promised I'd reward you, didn't he?
So he said.
Take it.
Beh, quanto meno di parola. Ah. Allora, no, siamo molto più avanti. Come armatura ci ha dato una light armor, che è meglio della nostra medium armor. Sì. Ed è più light armor e più, secondo me, indicata a un Witcher, tra l'altro. Bene, 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 perfetto.
One drink all I had.
A questo punto ci occupiamo di una missione che ci aveva richiesto Roche. Non ci ha detto molto, ma ci ha detto che gli serviva il nostro aiuto. Per come ho costruito il personaggio inizialmente, non abbiamo questo rapporto così profondo con il buon Roche. Abbiamo più un rapporto con uno scoiatel che non abbiamo visto. Che in realtà nel secondo potevi scegliere di seguire uno scoiatel per liberarti da una situazione e poi ti portava verso un certo percorso, oppure di seguire Roche, e io ho detto che abbiamo seguito lo scoiatel. Allora, questo lo stasciamo e basta.
Hard to light a fire in this weather.
Allora, andiamo da Vernon.
It's true you killed kings. You and our commander.
A witcher. Just what our band of merry men need. You trouble me, Greylocks. Geralt of Rivia, safe and sound.
What do you do here? On Scoia'tael?
You jest, right? Who cares about the Scoia'tael anymore? Temeria, that's what matters.
Abbiamo già chiesti, non so perché non ce le dà come evidenziate, ma
How'd you wind up here?
le abbiamo viste la volta nel video scorso, quindi le salto giusto perché è sempre meglio avere evidenziato tutto. Non si sa mai che possa sbloccare delle quest o dei discorsi più avanti.
Mentioned you have a problem.
It's Vess. She took a couple of lads across the river. She plans to hit the Black Ones at Mulberdale.
So, sounds about like what guerrilla fighters do.
Yes, when they're ordered to. Whereas I forbade her from leaving camp. Indefinitely.
Don't trust Vess anymore?
Bollocks. She's prepared to die for me. Ah, that's not the problem. Know what distinguishes a soldier from a common swashbuckler?
The uniform.
It's a serious question.
A rhetorical one. So instead of waiting for an answer, just enlighten me.
Soldiers think tactically. They know when to strike, when to fall back, when to charge and when to hold. Vess finds this difficult. She's impulsive, hot-headed. Yet in guerrilla warfare, one false step and you're fucked. I
Abbastanza.
confined her to the camp because I feared that sent out she'd go rabid and make a mistake. I was right.
Why Mulberrydale? Why'd Vess go there?
The peasants from the village aided us earlier. The Nilfgaardians learned of this. Word got out they're planning a punitive expedition. Probably hang every fifth villager.
Honestly, Vess's desire to save the villagers makes sense. What doesn't is your opposition to the plan.
War means death. Not only for the soldiers, for the common folk as well. You can't save them all, it's that simple.
Funny. Had you for an idealist.
You were right to. Are right to. But I have one idea. A free Temeria. And I'm prepared to sacrifice anything for it.
All right, so you've got a problem. Insubordination. What am I supposed to do about it?
I doubt Vess has entered the village. More likely she and the boys lie in wait in the woods nearby. We must find her before she attacks and stop her. You're a good tracker. Help me.
Count me in.
Thanks, Geralt. I'll owe you a favor. Meet me in Velen beneath the Hanged Man's tree. It's just a short jaunt from there to Mulbergale.
They
Dim.
can't catch the pox. Isn't that right?
Yes, giusto. E volevo solo aggiornare una cosa, mi avete trovato non dove ci siamo lasciati nell'ultimo video, ma in mezzo a un campo di scoiattelle, per il semplice fatto che non registrando sono andato a registrare un po' di... sono andato a fare un po' di partite di guente, che so che non sono un gran contenuto. Cioè io mi diverto sinceramente, ma so che per la maggior parte delle persone non è un gran contenuto, allora le faccio extra dalle registrazioni per quanto possibile. Ci leggiamo anche Vess su questo punto. Ok. Allora, Vess, eccola qua. Vess was a veteran officer of the Blue Stripes and the only soldier from Roche formed his unit to have survived the war. Minchia. After the Blue Stripes were decimated and officially disbanded, Vess remained at their commander's side to continue with him the seemingly hopeless struggle for Temerian freedom. Energetic and tough, Vess had always impressed with her skills with crossbow and sword alike, outshooting and outswinging all the men in her unit to a laudable degree. Though usually well disciplined, Vess refused to heed Vernon's command and set off alone to face enemy forces. Sai che è finito male.
It's the village below. Black with Nilf guardians already. They're preparing to execute folk.
No sign of Vess.
She may be impetuous, but she's not stupid. She's waiting for her moment. Probably attack after dusk once... Shh! What now?
A trio, lightly equipped, sneaking closer. Over there, near the...
Death to the Black Ones!
Help me! Circa!
Looks like we're too late.
Geralt, we have to help. Follow me.
Ow.
Time to end this.
Allora. Minchia Vess.
God damn it, Vess! Have you gone completely mental? You ignore my orders, go off on a suicide mission, and instead of donning a breastplate, you dash into battle, shirt open, navel and whatnot exposed.
You're not my father, Roche. You've no right to tell me what to wear.
But I am your commander, and you will obey me. Guerrilla warfare. Warfare! It involves armies, for fuck's sake!
I could not abandon them. They helped us.
It's a soldier's job to kill, Bess, not save, not rescue. If that is not to your liking, join the Sisters of Melitele. Study to be a healer. Fucking hell. Give me your weapon. You'll get it back when you wise up. If you wise up. Move out!
Ren.
Uh-oh. Got yourselves a prisoner.
We don't take prisoners. You took my weapon, Roche. So I must manage with my bare hands.
Leave him alone. There are corpses enough here.
What?
You heard me.
I did, and I can't believe it. He came here to murder civilians. He's seen us. Will you have him return to his camp and report?
Emir knows we can kill his men. Let him learn that we can also show mercy.
Roche is right. Besides, killing a defenseless...
What is it with you, Roche? Did the Witcher take your stones? They're sadists. He's the occupier.
I will explain later. You, Nilfgaardian, piss off.
Morentai. Mes dirmad ava.
Go, before I change my mind. We should go before a patrol comes along. Thank you, Geralt. Ever need any help, you know where to find me.
Non male, effettivamente Nilfgaard e soldati Nilfgaard sono veramente ben equipaggiati. Allora, a questo punto, a parte che c'erano dei... esatto. Allora, a questo punto ci occupiamo di cercare Filippa, che è braccata da Radovid, che ci ha chiesto di catturarla in cambio del favore che ci ha fatto di lasciarsi uccidere essenzialmente il buon Whoreson Junior.
Turned all the easy to find witches already. I could use it.
Dozen corpses still down there. I don't give a shit. We've orders to search this cave, and that...
Having trouble?
Nothing fucking but. One ploughing trouble after the other.
What's it to you? Who are you?
A means to solve your troubles. Radovid sent me.
No, it's you. I've been waiting for you.
Don't exactly sound delighted.
Would you expect us to? We've done half the work. Now you show up and take all the glory.
Word was you hadn't been able to get inside.
Till yesterday, when we found this. Doesn't look like much, but it's got power of some sort. Opens the entrance.
Good work. Saved me some time.
We're thrilled.
Think Philip is still inside?
That we don't know. Only certain thing is she was there at some point.
Certain? How's that?
We've been after her since Lochmuin. Poking out her eyes weren't enough. Radovid should have gutted her there and then. As it is, she turned into an owl and fled. Flew across Kedwin and Redania, then tucked herself away here.
What can I expect to find inside?
Everything, anything. It's an old elven temple, the witch Isleheart turned into her hideout. Look at him. Fell into some magic trap, then monsters attacked him. Barely got out alive.
Any of your men still down there?
Dozen or so went in. They's all that came out. Rest are probably dead.
Time I saw if Philip is still in there.
Don't count on anyone going in to retrieve your corpse.
Ah, tranquillo.
So what do you reckon? Think you'll find something?
Gotta be some mechanism that opens this door. Missing one tile. Perfect hideout for an owl. Be a bit harder for me to move around. Portals. Great. The witch hunters probably messed with them. Works. 8 portals. Would have thought my stomach turn. A remix. It's edge afraid. This is an owl feather. Neckers. Might have expected as much.
What now?
Damn, inactive. Maybe I can start it up. Should work now. Activated the portal.
Stay back. Not one step closer.
Sheathe that before you hurt yourself.
Wait. You that witcher the king was supposed to send?
Guessed it. You should know by now how dangerous this place is. I'll wait up above with the others.
Not a chance. Those cowards ran at the first whiff of monsters. I made a stiffer stuff. Besides, something big's set to happen here. I just know it. I learn what it is. Radovid will appreciate it. King will promote me. Maybe even give me a medal.
What's the big event that's supposed to happen?
Don't know the details, but I came across Philippa Isleheart's names. Mentioned Ida Emian, Margarita Low Antille, Francesca Fingerbear, and Fringella Regal. As I see it, they aim to meet here.
Think Philip is still here?
Can't rightly know. Sure, we searched a few caverns, but hidden nooks abound. If someone wanted to hide in here, they could easily. Even if there weren't an owl.
All right, let's get you out of here.
Told you already, no chance. Besides, the teleport's power cell, I broke it off. We have to wait till they come for us. Got no choice.
Nobody's gonna come for us. Give me the crystal, I'll get us out of here.
But the monsters?
I'll defend you.
What if you can't?
Be a good little hunter and give me the crystal.
I am a good little hunter. There you go.
Love letters?
Carino.
Interesting. Philippa dumped some woman for extra. Another feather. Doubt Philippa had an aviary. These are signs of polymorphy. Right. Now to activate it.
Vabbè. Buonasera.
Must have been her laboratory. Tunnel. Wonder where it leads. Power cell.
Ok.
Gotta be the lowest level.
Buonasera.
Gotta have a sentry, of course. Bed, table, a few chairs. Modest, but a home nonetheless. always wore around her neck. Except, why are these covered in blood? She either fought someone or used them in her experiments. Blood-stained surgical instruments. Philippa operated on someone here. What's this? Aniseed and birch bark. Powerful disinfectant. Notes. Charred, almost completely. Can't read a thing. A megascope. Scorched, covered in soot. Maybe one of the crystals survived. Megascope. Scorched, covered in soot. Maybe one of the crystals survived. Another feather. Doubt Philippa had an aviary. These are signs of polymorphy.
Stiamo cercando uno dei cristalli. Eccolo qua.
Crystal from a megascope. Heavily chipped. Tress will know what to do with this.
Sto le balle.
Another feather. Doubt Philippa had an aviary. These are signs of polymorphy.
Through.
You should have gone after him.
Straight into some monstrous jaw.
You're alive. Find anything?
Cremated notes, a necker nest, rats. Nothing interesting.
Why don't I believe you?
Dunno. Your problem, I guess.
Oh, you're wrong there.
Grab him!
Here. Gripping a pair of pincers or what?
Don't let go! bloody well told him not to stick his arse where he don't belong.
Come now, ain't nothing.
So, how you go with this thing? I've got a bit up, might be over this. Play one again.
Door swinging off its hinges all day.
Beh, anche Tris non è brutta, eh?
Yes, Garrett?
Spoke with Radovid. Offered me a contract to find Philippa.
The bastard. Wasn't enough that he poked her eyes out? Probably wants to torture her some more. You turned him down, of course.
No.
Geralt, you know what he did to her.
Relax. See, I figured if I agreed, I could look for her without his men getting in my way. Fact is, I'm curious to know what happened to her.
So? Learn anything?
Even better. Found this.
A Mexico crystal. It's damaged, but it could still work.
And Francesca's equally hesitant. Neither she nor Ida wishes to decide blindly.
They'll stop hesitating as soon as we convince Kira and Fringilla.
Fringilla's on our side. She'll join us as soon as she's finished some business in Nilfgaard.
Wonderful. That leaves Kira. The problem is, I've still no notion where she could be.
Yennefer and Triss.
Yennefer's never belonged to the Lodge. And Triss? Well, we shall see. I must regain my vision. I can go to Novigrad, then see Arthur de Ballista. The word is, Triss is also carousing about the city.
You still insist? Phil, pardon my saying so, but you will never regenerate your eyes on your own.
Vilgefortz did it. I'm employing the same method, cultivating tissue on precious stones.
It's madness. You will need its power. You'll put yourself in great danger.
That's it. That's all I could recover.
I get that right? Philippa says she wants to restore her vision?
Seems she was planning to grow tissue on precious stones.
Makes sense. And agates covered in blood in her hideout.
If she pulled it off, she'd only be the second person in the world to do so. But the bit about the Lodge, that's what I found interesting.
Meaning what exactly?
The names they mentioned. All the most powerful sorceresses, former members of the Lodge. They clearly mean to revive it.
That good or bad?
Depends for who. Philip has always said that if magic perishes, so shall this world. And the Lodge was to protect the mages and their interests. Radovid and the Emperor, on the other hand, would not be pleased. Both would have to respect our opinions, and neither likes to share power.
Our opinions? You join them? Really?
No, I've got other plans. So, what will you do with the crystal?
Haven't decided. That Radovid would be very interested in it.
You're not gonna give it to him, are you?
Probably better if you keep it.
Much better. It'll be safe with me. I'll try to cast a diagnostic spell. Maybe learn something more.
Good luck.
Andiamo a parlare con Radovid. Ui. Qual è il problema? Ah. Boh. Mamma mia. Posto.
Got my eye on you. No point complaining.
Look awfully suspicious to me.
Allora lui è Oxenfurt. Vale. Salve.
Stay out of my way.
This is the ship of His Majesty Radovid V, King of Redania. State your business.
I want to see the king. It's about Philippa Eilhart.
If that's the case, come with me. But no sudden moves. Got my eye on you.
Witcher, any progress? Have you found Eilhart?
Wasn't where your men said, but I did find signs of someone doing medical experiments there.
Oh, that's something.
Think Philippa tried to restore her eyesight.
Verily. Empty eye sockets suit her so much better. So, have you any proof?
No, but you have my word.
Haha. Your word? You give me your word? Sorry, but Eilhart herself taught me to doubt everyone, especially their word. So we've naught to talk about. Farewell.
Ciao ciao caro. Allora, a questo punto fatemi vedere come stiamo messi. Allora direi che questa puntata la possiamo chiudere qui e alla prossima continuiamo con la main quest. Quindi Fratè, Princi, alla prossima.